What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Doublechompcollectibles YouTube channel. Yay! Yeah. Just gonna go over my top 4 skirmish deck list, deck profile, and how my day went. Just really quick before my dog starts barking again because people are lighting fireworks already on June 23rd. Ah. Anyways, I decided to play a Diana with my cool little Pokemon case. Got it in like a little lot. I was like, you know what? Put it on Diana. It's not the metal one, it's just a regular one. But anyways, I decided to play Diana that day. Honestly, I went in playing this deck raw in skirmish. And when I say raw, I mean it was my first time playing the deck. I know it might not be a hard deck for some people to play. I had a bunch of people saying it's just easy to play. But again, I barely play as it is, and I haven't played a Nexus Knight or anything like that in about like 3 months, I think.
I decided to become a liar.
Or 2 months. No, I lied. I played a skirmish the other time, but with Misfortune. I got top 4 with that one as well. I never did a video with that one because it was just so tiring, and I honestly forgot. Anyways, yeah, so I actually got top 4 with Misfortune as well as Aurora. Yeah, I know, dirty Aurora player. And so I was like, you know what, I want to change it up. I want to play something that isn't Aurora, so I decided to play Diana because I had everything already there for it. And I wanted to, you know, again, try something new. So anyways, just going to go over the day really quick on how it was. It started at 6 p.m. at Flat Earth Games in SoCal. And I played a Jax round 1, Victor round 2, Master Yi round 3, Annie round 4, and played against Rengar in the final round. So it was a win with Jax, a tie with Victor, and a win with Master Yi, 1 Annie, and tie to Rengar. And then in top 4, I played the same Master Yi player and the same Victor player, which was insane to me. Like, I did not like that at all. I was so annoyed. And plus, I was there till about 2 a.m. So if you followed Instagram, you knew that I was loopy and tired, and I hadn't eaten anything. I had an orange. But anyways, play Diana. So let's get into the deck profile. Thank you for humoring my my day and my shenanigans. Yay. Anyways, just quick, Diana. Most people know what it does. Tap it while you're in a showdown, or suspend it, however you want to say it. Play Digimon and stuff like that. And then it adds 1 rune, and you can spend it during showdowns. Also, if you remember dog barking, again, people are lighting fireworks on, again, June 23rd at 9:38, which is a Tuesday night, which is annoying. Anyways, yeah, so that was great. I really enjoyed it. I never got to play Kaisa, and honestly, I've only ever played like Misfortune, like mid-range Misfortune, and then Aurora Misfortune. And again, I don't really play locals. I just play bigger events. So all of my testing is just my thoughts, especially with this deck. I didn't have any time to test it. I had 2 games with D the day before, and that's it. So again, like I said, raw. Anyways, Diana, great legend leader, love it. Just go over the runes really quick. 6 and 6, super simple, super easy. Put those aside, get the ease out of the way. Chosen champion, Diana, what's her name? Lunari. Oh, it has to be alternate card, the alternate one. Otherwise, it doesn't work. It has to always be the alternate. And the rest can be common. Started off with 3 Ravenbloom Student. I really like this card. It gets really big for no reason, especially with Stupefy. And then with your legend being able to tap itself, suspend itself to then add a spell, essentially like Stack Deck or Stupefy. Cheap spells make it really big, especially on the Abandoned Hall. I also forgot to get those out, but I'll pull those out right now. And the side decks on the side, but I have the main deck right here. Anyways, really great card. Did a lot of work. Stacking 2 at the same time on my battlefields is really great, especially again on the Abandoned Hall, if I remember right. That's the correct one. So would not cut it. I also have some changes I want to make too towards the end, but I'm not sure. I'm still looking into it. I might just go to the LNZQ list. Mind you, this is like most of the Diana decks are very, very cookie cutter, the same. I will say I did have some spice this one that did come up a couple times, and I did win because of it, which is pretty cool. But I'm not sure if I'll keep it in there or I'll change it up. Anyways, Ravenbloom Student, great. 3 Tide Turner, Tide Turner was awesome throughout the entire time I played it. Even as just a blank turn one play, because that's all I could play. It was really good. It's a 2 might card. Also, the way I see this game is I see it in Hearthstone terms. So it's 2/2 or to 2 mana, 2 attack, 2 defense creature or unit, whatever. But I really enjoyed it, especially comboing it with Hidden, with Hui. Was really awesome to do, especially when I had like a Rare and Blue student or the Diana in a battlefield, and then I would be able to switch it out and then draw and do some shenanigans. So this allowed for a lot of things, which is really awesome. I would not cut it. It was great at 3. 2, the Traveling Merchant. Traveling Merchant to me, feels awkward for me. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of him just because you have to discard, but he might just be a necessary evil because he's one of the better 2 might 2 cost units. Again, looking into other avenues, I might just keep them in there. Not sure, but I hardly use them throughout the day. My main ones are these for the most part. And then I'll tell you about something I had in mind before. I think Hartford just happened, and that they were playing what I had in mind. So, anyways, good. It wasn't that bad. It was okay. Fizz is just nuts. A lot of the time I fizzed for so the cards I fizzed for were Stack Deck, Starcrossed, Moonfall. Moonfall was great, by the way. Just chef's kiss. Yeah, so great card at 2. I don't think it needs to be at 3 unless you're playing like Pike for the loop to be able to go Starcross, bounce, and then play it again, and then bounce your little fairy bird things. But yeah, so Fizz was great throughout the day, especially at the 2. I saw it when I needed to see it, and when I didn't need to see it, it was in the deck. So awesome. 2 Vex Apathetic. This card overperformed more than I could ever imagine. I think I set it out once, and even then I felt like it was kind of like I should probably have this card back in because it worked against a lot of decks that just to stun them, and they can't move, especially against I think it was against Annie that was really good into because he wanted to ambush into me, and I think it still stuns the way I read it, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I could be just playing the deck wrong the entire time. Again, I'm essentially a noob that just knows how to play card games. I just kind of know how to play this card game. So if I'm wrong on that, he ambushed and it was technically stunned, from my understanding. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I liked it. I kind of want to bump it to 3. I just gotta find a space because again, space is tight with this thing. So yeah, Vex Apathetic, good card. I actually pulled one too in my prize packs, which is awesome. Best damn card in the deck is Hui. He is the Hui. And like that joke has never been said. He just allowed for, there's a dog. He allowed for a lot of consistency. Against Victor though, in my top 4 match, the one I lost to, he was able to get rid of each of them back to back, and it sucked because Cold Week and Six Inspector are really good cards. But yeah, so very fantastic card, being able to discard spells for consistency and units for might. I don't think I ever did the gear one. No, I didn't run that version, so no, I did not do the gear one at all. So it was just those 2. But I think at one point I was able to ride the Windus twice and give it to like 14 might. Yeah, because 5 plus 3, 8, 11, 14. Yeah, 14 might. So that was pretty awesome. 1 Vex Cheerless. Again, this is based off of Alan ZQ's list. Very great player. I love seeing him play. I want to be there. I just can't get into regionals. So hopefully July 22nd, I'm able to sign up for the LA regionals. So wish us luck, because D has his invite and I don't. Vex Apathetic never really came up for me. I think I played it once, and it was actually on Abandoned Hall, and I think it locked down that battlefield for me. It just kind of sat there. Nothing really happened. My opponent didn't go into the battlefield to kind of try to conquer it. So this is a very questionable pick for me so far. But I understand its utility. I understand that it makes it so that you pay less and your opponent plays more. But I think it just needs to be tested more. Because again, first time playing the deck. Thousand Tail Watcher. This is in here primarily for the combo I have coming up. I'll explain it later. I'm just gonna put it on the side, like right here, so that when it does come up, I can explain it. And then to round out the units, 2 Raza. Again, the little combo I have includes this. Plus, free card is really good. Free 6 card is always great. I think I dropped it once for 3, and then the other time I paid 1 each on them. So because of Hui and the Traveling Merchant, I was able to fill my discard pretty fast. And I think the only time it was actually bad was against a Victor, and that was because they used Singularity on me, and I just kind of cried, honestly. But I like it. Again, this is just something I gotta test more. So leave those there for now. On to spells, stack deck, find everything you need. You can Fizz, use it. Like I used Fizz for this like at least 3 or 4 times, I think. But stack deck's great. Good consistency card. Unfortunately, we do not have what's that card again? The 0 cost card. We don't have that card anymore. So this is beautiful either way. 2 Gust. Originally had 3, but again space was just limited, and so just being able to bounce opponents' cards for their early aggression. Like I think I bounced Lonely Poro against Yi specifically a couple times, and then I bounced. I think I bounced. Was not Inferna. Something small. Oh, against Victor, I bounced their 1 might units, the recruits, and a unsung hero he was running. He was running unsung hero with BF sword, which is very interesting, just for, I guess, for their draw power. But it did give the recruits, made them really big to get over my stuff. But I digress. Gus was great. I kind of went at 3, but again, space. So we'll see. 2 acceptable losses. Great card, especially as an action. I was able to pop GA, which is Guardian Angel, and Longsword, I believe I did. Yeah, against Annie, Longsword, and Zonya's Hourglass. Yeah, I popped all those cards. So yeah, really great card. I had a combo with this in mind with Sprite Fountain. That was the card I was mentioning earlier that people at the Hartford Regional were using to then fill the drop for Raza. So I might look into that further for the next skirmish, which I think is this weekend. If I go, it's 7 p.m. though, so I'll be up late. So we'll see. But anyways, I like the card. Great action, especially because you use it with your Diana in showdowns. Don't mind the random orange. I borrowed the third Superfly because I only have 2 for whatever reason. So yeah, disregard this. This is not a punch first. I was not cheating. This is not supposed to be punch first. It was just 3 Superfly. Superfly, great card. Draw 1, -1 on a 1 reaction. Busted. Being able to shrink a bunch of cards with Rainbow Student on the board and Abandoned Hall was able to just make them really chunky, which is awesome throughout the day. So yeah, definitely 3 Superfly. Triple Ride the Wind. I originally had it at 2, and then I was like, if Alan ZQ is running it at 3, I'll put it at 3. Let's see what happens. I did enjoy it at 3. I did a couple times draw too much of it. I think I drew 3 in a turn, and I was able to go way like around the whole board with the double battlefield and stuff. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, Ride the Wind, great card. Totally balanced in its own way. Yeah, in its own way. Heh. Yeah, boo. Yeah. But yeah, so 3 Ride the Wind's great. Loved it. Double Moonfall. Moonfall was such a good card. Like, I want to put it at 3. Again, space. I have to look into it, see what's going on. But Moonfall was just a great control card. I love just forcing opponents to move their cards into me. Specifically against Master Yi, because from my understanding, if I do that, if I do that, then they're the attacker and they don't get the defending. So it was awesome to do that, just to bypass that. And then -2. Great. Double Starcrossed. Starcrossed was really cool to get rid of bigger units. When it got Defy, though, I did cry. That's the only crappy part. Defy and Not So Fast. Again, specifically against Master Yi. So, great card, though, overall. Being able to balance cards. I'll go over side deck and what I sided and why later, but it includes this. The 1 Flash, again, trying things out. It was okay from what I remember. Again, this is like 3 days after. But it was okay from what I remember. didn't put a lot of work in. I think I used it like twice. I think I discarded it for the most part. So we'll see if I keep it in there. One hard bargain. I've seen most lists run 2. Just because I get in space, I only run 1. It came up once or twice. I think I might put ambush in here, maybe. So we'll see. But opponents being able to tap their 4 after you tap 4 is like, oh well, damn. You can still do your thing. I just tapped my 4. So we'll see on this one. Might put it in 2. Might put not ambush. Sorry, abandon. I keep calling it ambush, but abandon. Sorry. I'll put a picture of it somewhere. But yeah, I put abandon in here. We'll see. Not in place of that, but add it to that. And then 1 heedless resurrection. So I like this card a lot. I think this card can be busted going forward. I played this in my Aurora list as well, because you can go Elder into Elder, which is awesome. So the combo that I have is you play the Raza for free, 1 power on your battlefield. You leave 1 or 2 open, and then you have the 1,000 Television drop or in discard. So your opponent goes in, you go heedless. Let's do this. Yeah, heedless. This way. Heedless. Pop this. Bring out the Watcher. Mind you, it's. I'm not saying that this is the only card on board because I know you can't play it there. I have another card under. Let's say, for example, a Traveling Merchant. I have a Traveling Merchant there as well. So I'd pop the Raza, bring this out for essentially the power cost. I think you do pay power costs. Nope, ignoring costs. You'll play for anything. So bring it out and then -3 on my opponent's turn. Tell me if I'm wrong on that again. I thought it was just really cool the way I thought it worked. I did it once on an opponent and it won me the game. So that was pretty freaking cool. Again, this is something I just got to test out and see if I like it. Having essentially only 1 target, like proper target, quote unquote, is okay. Technically, I could do Vex into Hui, or Hui into Vex, or Hui into this Vex, or any of the little guys into each other. I'm just not sure about it. I'm sold on it totally, so I got to try it out a little more. Well, that was my main deck. I'll call the side deck really quick. And Battlefields. Battlefields I played were Abandoned Hall. Turn it around so you can see it. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what it does, but yeah. Targon's Peak. So Abandoned Hall was overperformed. I loved it a lot. Targon's Peak was probably my least favorite out of the 3, just because it gave my opponent something too. And then Rockfall Path. This card is such a good anti-meta card because of all the ambush, like Rengar, Annie, and Yi, and honestly anything orange or red because Annie or Kai'Sa as well. So Rockfall Path, if you don't know what you're gonna play, I say play it. Good battlefield. Again, dog barking. Sorry. For a side deck, it was just kind of what I had honestly. 2 Kazakhs. I decided against primarily Master Yi and Victor. Against Victor it was okay. Master Yi was pretty good. I'm not sure if I keep playing it, but we'll see. I gotta test it. Keep going. The third Moonfall. I think I'm gonna main this, but we'll see. Invert Timelines. I don't know why this is in here for. I just saw it in people's side decks, and I was like, I'll try it out. Never sided it in. So we'll see. I think it's for the Lux matchup though. I'm not sure though. Starcrossed. I know why it's in here. It's for bigger matchups like Aurora. So I didn't play Aurora throughout the day, so just kind of left it there. But I think I keep it there. Turn to Dust. I didn't play any gear heavy decks, so this kind of stayed in here. Didn't really side it in. I did keep acceptable losses in, just because again Zanya's in GA, and for GA Zanya's and longsword and things like that. But this I never sided in. Again, mainly for Aurora. And then the last 2 were Pickpocket. I didn't realize what it was for until I thought about it, and in my head it's for Azir primarily because you can pop their 1 cost gears, I believe. That's a Chinese one. When you play me, you may kill a gear with energy cost no more than 1. Yeah, so you can kill the eye, and kill the sword, the soul sword. You can kill the eye, and you can kill the Doran's shield, I believe. Yeah. So, anyways, that's my deck list. Please rate me from 1 to 100. 100 being that I suck, and 0 because I suck. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the deck profile. I know it's not something super in-depth. I'm sorry I can't give you a more in-depth explanation. Some other things that was considering was, again, the Sprite Fountain with unacceptable losses. Smokescreen, Eclipse, this Eclipse, again for the control aspect. But I'm still going to be trying it out. I'll be hopefully giving you guys more videos. I'm sorry I haven't gone playing often. I should be playing often because I'm actually not that bad at the game or games I've played. Like I have Gundam on here, I have Digimon on here. Mind you, I don't play either anymore. But definitely want to play more Riftbound. I like it a lot. It reminds me of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Without being Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Was my shit. Loved playing. What was my first deck? Machina Gadgetron Gadgets. And X-Sabers. X-Sabers like my favorite ever. Human Lake for the win. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on our socials. Instagram should be there. And if you guys are looking for any cards, hit us up on Instagram. We have a bunch of cards on our eBay and TCGPlayer. I try to at least post. Well, we try to post what we bring in every now and then. But if we don't, if you're looking for something that we don't have or might not have, hit us up. You never know when we'll get it, and we'll let you know. And if you're looking for any Japanese, please visit our website at Doublechompcollectibles.com. Currently, we have Abyss Eye on there. So if you're interested in Japanese, go right ahead. I wish we had English, but it's hard as hell to get it. And then for Riftbound, we'll actually have Riftbound on the website too. We just haven't had it in a while, but I think we'll be getting Vendetta. So keep an eye for that. Anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, we have business cards. So if you're buying anything from us, you get this. And if you want, you can pause and scan the QR code, and it'll take you to the website. But yeah, it has our Instagram, our website, and then we're always buying, guys. So if you have anything you want to sell, let us know. Riftbound Pokemon, Double Chomp Collectibles. Bye. Have a good one, guys.